Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Welcome to our verbal evaluation 2 with me, Miss Dinar Primasiwi. And today we have several presenters who are going to present the previous materials that we have discussed in our class, yeah? And our first presenter today will be, who is that? It is conditional sentence part 1. Rizal, ya?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, are you ready to present, Rizal? Oh, wait a moment. Sorry, Sinta dulu ya. Passive voice 2 ya.
Yes.
Ya, sorry.
Yes.
Rizal after Sinta. Sinta,
Yes,
are you ready
Miss.
to present?
Ready, Miss.
Okay, good. You can share your screen. Time is yours.
Okay. Udah kelihatan belum ya, teman-teman?
Udah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you so much for having me here. I am Sinta Disyanti, and today I will present possessive voice 2. Let's get started. Possessive voice 2. Definition of possessive voice 2. Possessive sense is a form of sense in which the subject of the sense receives the action, not perform the action, in contrast to active voice, which focus on the party taking the action, door of action. This form focus more on the party or object that receives the result of the action, receiver of action. Possessive voice function. Example, and describe the process. Example, after cocoa have been picked, they are washed and roasted. Emphasize the news so that it feels more objective. Example, several people were arrested. They will be held in custody overnight. Provide an introduction to more academic or formal activities such as letter report, easy, and lecturers. Example, it is taught that the cost of the student increased in. Pattern of possessive voice. Possessive from subject plus have plus been plus participle plus by. Affirmation from object plus my, me, must, can, could, ought to, shall, will plus be plus verb 3. Negative from object plus my, must, may, can, could, ought to, shall, will plus be plus verb 3. Question from my, must, me, can, could, shall, will plus object plus be plus verb 3. Possessive voice example sentence. 1. The food is cooked by Lily. Makanan itu dimasak oleh Lily. 2. The car was driven by my brother. Mobil itu dikendarai oleh kakak saya. 3. I noticed that door had been left open. Aku menyadari pintu itu dibiarkan terbuka. 4. The shirt had been washed before my mom arrived. Cucian piring itu sudah dicuci sebelum ibuku tiba. 5. The dress will be being delivered tomorrow. Gaun itu akan dikirim besok. Now, I want to ask some questions to test your understanding of possessive voice too. If you can answer a question, you can post answer in the chat field. This is question for audience. 1. Which verb is used for possessive voice too? 2. Explain the difference between possessive voice too and active voice. Thank you, guys. Don't miss.
Okay, thank you very much for Sinta for a good presentation. Now I want to continue to the second presenter who is going to talk about conditional sentence. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's Rizal, yeah? Your topic is conditional sentence, yeah, Rizal?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. You can start your presentation. Time is yours.
Dimulai, Miss.
Yes, you can start now.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I hear I'm going to present conditional sentence type 1. Let's get started. Definition: a conditional sentence is a compound sentence that contains conditional regarding a presupposition, imagination, or an event that was not yet occurred in the English sentence. This conditional sentence begin with if as a sign that the conditional has not yet occurred. The form of conditional sentence is if clause plus main clause. If you notice, the if clause is part of the conditional sentence, while the main clause usually contains the consequence or consequence of the previous conditional sentence presupport. The formula for sentence is if plus simple present or simple future will or imperative and example complex sentence superlative clause if plus conditional sentence main clause result or consequence if plus present simple future will be plus be imperative example if I meet him I will introduce myself. I will cook dinner tonight. If you clean the house, if you rest, you will feel better. Don't miss.
Okay, thank you very much, Rizal. Don't forget to prepare 2 questions for your friends ya. Siapkan 2 pertanyaan untuk teman-teman kalian mengenai conditional sentence. Silakan dituliskan di kolom chat, oke?
Okay. Okay,
Good.
Miss.
Yes, thank you, Rizal. Now we continue to the
Yes.
next presenter. The next presenter who is going to talk about, wait a minute, conditional sentence type 2 ya. Wait, it is Cynthia. Cynthia, what is your topic, Cynthia?
Conditional sentence type 2, Miss.
Okay, type 2.
Type.
Yes, okay, good. Are you ready to present, Cynthia?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, time is yours.
Udah kelihatan belum, Miss? Belum ya? Gimana sih? Udah, Miss?
Not yet, masih belum. Nah, udah.
Udah.
Ya.
Sorry, Miss.
Yes, you can start.
Loading. Aduh. Hilang ya, Miss?
Nggak bisa jalan ya?
Iya.
Atau mau dikirim
Aduh, ada
ke
kendala.
grup? Nanti saya buka dari laptop saya. Atau coba di stop screen, stop share, kemudian coba lagi.
Yang ini ya, Miss?
Coba di stop dulu.
Oke. Udah kelihatan, Miss?
Udah, coba. Sambil dicek kalau ke next screen atau next slide macet atau enggak.
Coba. Udah?
Oke. You can start, Cynthia.
Siap, Miss. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for having me here. I'm Cynthia, and today in this action, I'm going to present conditional sentence type 2. Let's get started. The next definition, type 2 conditional refer to an impossibility or presupposition and possible outcome. These sentences are not based on real situation in type 2 conditional sentence. The time is near or whenever, and the situation is not real or presupposed. Okay, next, main cause and consequence. If cause condition if plus simple past, subject plus verb to. And then if plus simple past, subject plus verb plus noun or adjective. Main clause consequence, subject plus verb plus base form. Subject plus verb plus base form. Okay, example. Number 1, if I had time, I will help you. Number 2, if time got up early, he would not be late for work. Number 3, Susan would talk to you if you were nice to her. Number 4, we will go picnic if the weather with her were nice. Quiz. Now I would like to give you some question to check your understanding about conditional sentence type 2. As your hand, press question, and first question, if I blah 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 and I do I blah blah blah, ask for time to talk for I will. Second question, I blah 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 develop tourism if I were president of Indonesia. Well, I guess this is the of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next time. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Cynthia. Nice PPT. Okay, next we are going to continue with the other presenters. It is Rudy Gunawan. Rudy, are you ready to present?
Ready, Miss. Bentar. Ready, Miss. Bentar.
Okay. Cynthia, you can stop share so that Rudy can prepare his PPT ya. Rudy, silahkan siapkan PPT-nya, kemudian share screen ya. Okay, I will share your screen ya, Rudy. Okay, Rudy, I guess you can start. Bisa dimulai sekarang. Jaringannya kurang bagus ya di tempatnya Rudy.
Ya, Miss. Bentar, Miss. Ready, Miss?
Oke, sudah siap, Rudy?
Sudah, Miss.
Oke, you can start.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you so much for having me here. I am Rudy Gunawan, and this Saturday I will present Reported Speak 1. Let's get started. Definition. Speak wait tells you what someone said but does not use the person actual words. Pattern. In reported speak you shall use dice structure. Someone said that someone to me that reported statement present sample. Pattern. Positive sentence. Original statement S plus P1 S plus O. Reported speak S plus side to that S P2 plus O. Negative sentence. Original statement S does do does not plus P1 O. Reported speak S plus side told that plus S plus died plus not plus P1 plus O. Reported statement past sample pattern. Positive sentence original statement S plus P2 plus O. Reported speak S plus side to that plus S plus head plus P3 plus O. Negative sentence. Original statement S plus died S plus not plus P1 plus O. Reported speak S plus side to that plus S plus hide plus not plus P3 plus O. Now I would like to ask you a question to test your understanding of reported speak 1. If you can answer the question, you can raise your hand. My brother said we have been staying here for there
3.
3 days. 2. Francis to me, I am going to meet my FIFA from Spain next week.
You can finish your presentation, Rudy.
Finish, Miss.
Okay, good. That's all ya. Don't forget for the others to answer the questions from Rudy ya. Ada 2 pertanyaan, silahkan ubah kalimat. We have been staying here for 3 days dan I'm going to meet my pen pal from Spain next 2 weeks menjadi kalimat tidak langsung atau indirect or reported speech. Silahkan jawab di fitur chat. That's it. Thank you very much, Rudy. Now, let's continue to the next presenter ya. Next presenter after Rudy is Selby. Selby sudah ada di sini belum ya? Belum ya? Oke. Kalau belum, kita langsung lanjut saja ke Novi ya.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. Novi, you can start presenting your topic. The screen is yours.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I am Novisa Fitri. Reported speech 3. Modal auxiliaries. Next. Definition. Modal auxiliary is a verb that is placed before the main verb, modifying the meaning of the main verb. Modal auxiliary is used to express willingness, possibility, ability, necessity. Example positive form. Modal verb must become head to obligation or must speculation. Might become make possibility or called permission. Can become called
will become would, shall become sold, has or have to become had to. Example negative form, modal verb must become had not to, hadn't to, or must not, mustn't. Might become make not, mightn't, called, or called not, couldn't. Can become called not. Will become would not sold. Shall become sold not. Has or have to become had not to. Direct speech. She said, I must eat a healthy diet obligation. It must be awful to live in such a noisy place. She said, speculation. They said, we may buy a car. Possibility. Dino said, I can speak 5 languages. Indirect speech. Indirect speech, she said that she had to eat a healthy diet. She said it must be awful to live in such a noisy place. They said that they might buy a car. Dino said that he could speak 5 languages. Example, what time does the next bus leave? He said, I need to get to the station. Number 2, please don't my ring, she said to him. It went a present. Thank you very much and see you next time.
Okay, thank you for Novisa Fitri. Now we will continue to our last presenter ya. Karena sementara Putra dan juga Selfie belum masuk ya. Kita langsung saja ke presenter terakhir. Feni ya. Feni, are you ready to present?
Yes, Miss, I'm ready.
Okay, very nice. Time is yours.
Maaf, Miss, apakah PPT saya sudah terlihat?
Ya, sudah bisa dimulai, silakan.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's introduce myself. My name is Feni Grati Supayung. Thank you very much for having me here. I'm in this session going to present be allowed to and be supposed to. Going to present. Let's get started. Be allowed to modal in expressing permission. Can. This can polite and formal. For example, can I go to the toilet? And example number 2, you can submit the paper next week. Called, more polite the can. For example, could I read this book, Miss Janet? Yang number 2, you could sit on the sofa. And may, more polite the can and called. For example, may I leave the room, sir? Number 2, yes, you may leave the room. Be allowed to. Be allowed to is used in the sentence that we are not actually giving permission for act or asking for it. Formula present. Formula for present is subject plus be. To be is are allowed to plus infinitive or base form. Positive, the students are allowed to use laptop during the lesson. Negative, the students are not allowed to use laptop during the lesson. For question, are the students allowed to use laptop during the lesson? Formula for past, subject, to be, was, were, allowed to, for infinitive base form. Positive, when I was a child, I was allowed to play outside. Negative, when I was a child, I was not allowed to play outside. For question, were you allowed to play outside? And B, if subject single, use was. If plural, use were. Supposed to be modals in expression obligation. Have, has, must have background. For example, I must come to the class on time. The student must wear in uniform at school. Oh, for example, it's raining. The children ought to go inside. Must. Written or official rules. For example, I have to wear my glasses when reading. Be supposed to. Be supposed to is used to indicate expression or assumption related to the obligation. Formula for present is subject, to be is are, supposed to plus infinitive or base form. Positive, she is supposed to study for exam, but she is still playing video games. Negative, the kind are not supposed to work. For question, is the patient supposed to have surgery? Formula past, subject, to be, was, were, supposed to plus infinity or base form. Positive, we were supposed to attend the party, but something urgent come up. Negative, Penny was supposed to steal her friend toys. Question, were you supposed to buy groceries last night? Now, I would like to give you some questions to check understanding about topic supposed to. And this the question. Well, I guess this the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next time.
Okay, thank you very much, Fanny. Good presentation. Okay, is Selby already here? Selby sudah ada belum ya? Belum ya? Selby tidak ada, Putra Fazar juga tidak ada. Bisa dihubungi tidak ya, Cynthia? Tadi ada respons tidak?
Udah ini sudah Cynthia telepon tapi nggak ada diangkat.
Oh, I see. Yang Putra Fazar juga ya? Dua-duanya nggak bisa?
Iya, Miss.
Okay, then that's okay. Pertanyaannya Fanny, silahkan di copy paste dulu di chat ya. Sambil kita tunggu jawabannya, saya kasih feedback sebentar untuk presentasi kalian tadi ya. Overall, untuk PPT kalian sudah lumayan bagus ya. Dalam artian, apa yang kalian tulis di PPT itu poin-poinnya saja yang penting. Jadi tidak tidak beberapa kalimat yang panjang-panjang. That's a good point. Itu poin yang bagus ya. Jadi untuk PPT elemen-elemen penting saja yang dituliskan. tidak usah memakai kalimat yang panjang, dan itu sudah kalian lakukan, jadi bagus. Kemudian PPT-nya juga sudah mengcover 3 poin atau elemen yang kemarin disampaikan ya. Ada definisi atau fungsi, kemudian ada pattern, pola kalimatnya, dan juga ada examples, contohnya. Kemudian kalian juga sudah menyediakan 2 pertanyaan untuk teman-teman. That's good. And then yang perlu perbaikan adalah the way you present, cara kalian melakukan presentasi ya. Ini baru pertama kali ya kalian presentasi bahasa Inggris ya.
Sorry ya, Miss.
Iya, oke, I understand. Bagaimana? Gampang atau susah?
Belum terbiasa dalam penyebutannya, Miss.
Jujur susah, Miss.
Belum terbiasa ya. Oke, that's okay. Untuk presentasi dalam bahasa Indonesia saja kadang sulit ya, apalagi berbicara dengan di depan umum. Apalagi kalau dengan menggunakan bahasa Inggris, ibaratnya kalian mikir 2 kali ya, karena bahasa Inggris kan bukan bahasa kalian sehari-hari. Nah, karena itu ada beberapa poin tentang skill bahasa Inggris kalian yang perlu ditingkatkan ya. Yang pertama adalah pronunciation, pelafalan kata ya. Misalnya tadi beberapa masih ada yang kalimatnya itu ada bahasa Indonesianya. Misalnya di PPT kalian misalnya conditional sentence type 2. Nah, tapi kalian bilang misalnya conditional sentence type 2. Nah, itu kan kecampur antara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Inggris. Harusnya semuanya bahasa Inggris ya. Kemudian pelafalannya misalnya, oke, saya kasih contoh di PPT saja ya. Let me share screen. Kita misalnya ada kata apa di sini ya? Nah, misalnya penggunaan past tense. Penggunaan past tense seperti ini. Terlihat ya di screen kalian ya? Oke, coba deh bareng-bareng atau satu-satu saya cek. Kita mulai dari Sinta. Sinta coba dibaca kata yang ada di screen. Sound? Coba suaranya.
Sorry, Miss.
Ya.
You should.
Oke, kalau Rizal coba baca Rizal.
Use, Miss.
Oke, ulangi lagi.
Use.
Oke, Feni, gantian Feni.
Use it, Miss.
Oke. Rudi masih gabung nggak nih Rudi? Coba dibaca kata yang ada di screen.
Follow.
Oh, yang atas dulu. Kalau yang atas?
Use it.
Oke. Cynthia coba.
Yang atas ya, Miss.
Yang atas dulu.
Use side.
Oke, good. Dari beberapa memang masih ada yang salah ketika mengucapkan kata-kata dalam bentuk lampau ya. Ini kan kata kerja bentuk kedua ya. Kalau kata kerja bentuk pertama adalah use, gampang ya, use. Tapi kalau kata kerja bentuk kedua, jangan pernah bilang used lagi, oke? Listen and repeat after me. Used. Oke. Seperti use, tapi langsung tambahkan D di belakangnya. Jadi jangan bilang used lagi ya. Listen again. Used. Coba ulangi bareng-bareng. Used.
Use.
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 Jangan bilang used lagi ya. Sekarang kalau yang kedua. Kalau kedua apa? Coba bareng-bareng dulu.
Follow.
Nah, Seperti yang tadi, nggak boleh bilang used. Jadi yang kedua juga nggak boleh bilang followed. Langsung aja E-nya dihilangkan. Coba lagi.
Followed.
Yes, langsung gede. Langsung gede. Coba dengerin. Followed.
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 Yes.
Followed.
Oke, good. Sekarang ini nih bentuk modal. Siapa yang masih hafal bentuk modal? Ada can, kemudian may, terus apa lagi? Ingat nggak? Bahasa Inggrisnya harus. Bahasa Inggrisnya harus apa? Depannya pakai M. Must. Oke. Jangan bilang mus lagi ya. Mus Mulyadi nanti. Must. Kemudian yang ini?
Shall.
Oke. Bareng-bareng ya. Coba ucapkan setelah saya. Can.
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 May.
May.
Oke. Must.
Must.
Shall.
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 S-nya tuh kayak shall.
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 Kayak ada Y-nya. Shall.
Shall.
Will.
Shall. Will.
Will.
Nah, problemnya adalah di bentuk lampaunya. Siapa yang bisa bentuk lampau dari can? Bentuk lampau dari can apa? Siapa yang bisa?
Bukan, Miss.
Yes, next. Kalau bentuk lampau dari May apa? Siapa bisa?
Meet.
Oke. Sekarang ingat sinonimnya atau padanan kata dari must. Must itu kan sama dengan have to. Berarti kalau dibuat lampau jadi apa? Had to.
Past.
To.
Yes. Kalau shall jadi apa?
Should.
Oke, next. Terakhir, will jadi? Jadi apa lampaunya?
Would.
Oke, nah. Sekarang cek yang saya ganti jadi warna apa ya? Hijau. Kelihatan ya yang saya ganti hurufnya jadi warna hijau? Nah, yang saya ganti jadi warna hijau itu tidak dilafalkan. It's silent. Silent itu artinya tidak dibaca, tidak dilafalkan. Jadi kalian tidak boleh bilang could. Ada L-nya. No, langsung saja ke D. Listen ya, coba dengarkan. Could.
Good.
Could. L-nya nggak usah dibaca. Could.
Good.
GH-nya jangan dibaca. Might.
Might.
Yes. Bacanya jadi seperti ini. Might.
Might.
Had to.
Had to.
Yes. Kemudian yang should, L-nya juga nggak usah dibaca. Jadi apa?
Should.
Should. Kemudian yang terakhir, DL-nya juga tidak dibaca langsung ke bunyi D.
Would.
Would. Coba ulangi dari awal. Yang ini jadi apa?
Should.
Could.
Yes. Could. Yang ini?
Might.
Might. Yang ini?
Had to.
Yes. Next.
To.
Bukan O, tapi U. Should.
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 Yes. Terakhir?
Would.
Yes. Oke. Tadi masih beberapa ada yang salah dalam pelafalan modal ya, dan beberapa kata lainnya. But That's okay. Untuk pelafalan memang susah ya pelafalan bahasa Inggris. Nanti kalian bisa belajar sendiri, bisa dengerin lagu, bisa nonton film, dan yang lainnya. Pasti banyak media untuk meningkatkan atau improve pronunciation skill kalian, ya. And now, before I end this meeting, I'd like to see our chat. Nah, ada 2 orang ya yang jawabannya kebanyakan benar. Jadi saya nanti akan pilih antara 2 orang, kita jadikan kompetisi saja. Saya kasih 1 pertanyaan di chat, kemudian cepet-cepetan 2 mahasiswa itu menjawab. Kalau jawabannya benar, dia yang menang kuisnya dan dapat hadiah dari saya, ya. It is ada Fanny Gratia, dan satu lagi adalah Cynthia. Oke, Cynthia and Fanny, can you hear me? Bisa dengar saya ya?
Bisa, Miss.
Oke, silakan Fanny dan Cynthia lihat di fitur chat. Saya beri 1 pertanyaan. Nanti silakan jawab pertanyaannya cepet-cepetan. Yang jawabannya benar nanti dapat hadiah dari saya ya. Oke, that's my question. Itu adalah conditional sentence tipe yang kedua. Ada kalimat dengan menggunakan conditional sentence tipe kedua, tapi kalimat pada if clause-nya belum lengkap. Silahkan tambahkan 1 kata pada if clause-nya. Ingat kalimat kondisional tipe kedua mengenai keinginan yang tidak mungkin tercapai. Jadi memakai kalimat bentuk lampau. Nah, coba lengkapi if clause-nya. Kata kuncinya adalah to be.
Miss,
Yes. Fanny, what is your answer?
Miss nggak apa-apa salah ya, Miss.
Nggak apa-apa.
Will bukan Miss.
No. Will itu modal, jadi dipakai untuk kalimat conditional sentence tipe 1. Kalau ini kalimat conditional sentence tipe kedua, jadi pasti bentuknya lampau. Nggak mungkin pakai will. Kata kuncinya to be. To be apa yang dipakai pada kalimat itu? Ayo. Tadi siapa yang dapat conditional sentence tipe kedua? Novia?
Miss,
Iya,
Miss.
Cynthia. What is your answer?
Will enggak, Miss?
Sorry?
Will.
Will? No, bukan will.
Yeah.
Bukan will. To be ya. Ayo. To be ada apa saja? Ada is, am, are, was, were. To be apa yang dipakai pada kalimat ini? Ini adalah conditional sentence type 2. Nggak apa-apa, jawab. Salah nggak apa-apa. Come on, Fanny.
Miss.
Yes.
Where, Miss?
Ya, jawabannya adalah
Where?
okay. How do you spell it?
I am double E.
Yes, very good Fanny. Cynthia hampir saja ya. Jawabannya bukan am, tapi were. Ingat ini conditional sentence tipe kedua. Jadi to be yang dipakai selalu were. Tidak pernah is, am, are, dan was ya. Oke, then. Congratulations Fanny. Nanti hadiahnya saya titipkan saja. Saya taruh di mejanya Miss Ani minggu depan ya. Nanti saya infokan ke temennya, ke Cynthia atau ke Ibadillah ya, kalau hadiahnya sudah ada di mejanya Miss Ani. Oke? I guess that's all everyone. Sepertinya bisa kita akhiri ya. Oke, sebelum kita akhiri kita foto dulu buat thumbnail YouTube kita ya. Karena akan diupload di Skalsa. Rudi mana Rudi? Rudi masih gabung Rudi? Oke. Pakai pose apa ini? Guys. Thumb up ya. Thumb up. Oke. Kita thumb up bareng-bareng. Terima kasih sudah mengikuti verbal evaluation dengan saya. Maaf kalau selama ini ada salah-salah kata. Kita ketemu lagi insya Allah semester depan ya. Semoga sudah bisa offline kuliahnya, sudah bisa tatap muka ya. Jangan lupa nanti isi presensi ya, isi presensi di Skalsa, dan masih ada satu meeting lagi untuk written evaluation, untuk ujian yang tertulis. Jadi silakan belajar ya. That's it. Thank you very much. Kita foto dulu. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Yes, you're welcome.